Hey everyone, how are you doing? Today, I'm here to teach you a new way to make money online through the service we offer, which is FoxSims. By the end of this video, you'll have a method that can earn you thousands of dollars every month. I'm not exaggerating when I say this, because it's the truth, and you'll see it for yourself, and you won't have to pay any money at all. FoxSims is a website that provides phone numbers for account verification as well as for personal use. If you want to have an online number without having to put your own personal number on any website, then this is an ideal solution for you. This service are in very high demand lately because almost every single website now requires you to have a phone number to register and activate your account, which has become a common and essential requirement for many online services. And many of us feel the need to have multiple accounts, so even your personal phone number won't be enough. You'll need a lot of numbers. So today, I'm here to teach you how to have a website like FoxSims without doing anything, without writing a single line of code, and without needing any technical skills. The only thing I'll ask of you in this video is that you just have a domain, if you don't even know what FoxSims is. You'll find a video in the description of this video that has everything about FoxSims. Let's not talk too much, let's get straight to the point. What you're going to learn now is how to make a website like FoxSims, fully functional, with all services excellent and fast, and without any hassle for yourself. The first thing you need to do is open your account on the FoxSims website, and I'm going to log in my account. This is the main page of the FoxSims website. The very first thing you'll do is go to the panel right here. As you can clearly see, I already have a panel that I was testing with, but let's begin the steps together. First, here you see servers, and we'll come back to that in just a moment, but you absolutely need to click on panel and agree to the terms after carefully reading them. The most important thing to note is that the service is completely free for the initial 3 months. I think that's more than sufficient time for you to thoroughly try out the service and see if you can actually make a significant profit from it or not. After the 3 months, each subsequent month will cost you $30. And of course, hopefully, you will have made excellent profits from this service. So at that point, $30 won't be an issue for you. After you read everything, scroll down to read and proceed. Here, you start filling in the information. First, you enter your domain name. For example, let's call this domain mohammedfox.com, which will be used for demonstration. And here you can just simply name it Mohammed Fox. Then you enter your email, any email you prefer. Anything related to the panel will be sent to this email. After that comes the most important part, which is the profit section called service price. And next is you need dates. Currently, the percentage is 10%. So if the service on Fox costs $1, your profit will be 10%, which is 10 cents. If you change the percentage and make it 100%, then your profit will be as follows. For example, if the service is $1, it will be sold on your website for $2. Next, we have the payment methods that people will use to pay on your website, and there are 2 methods. The main is crypto. And you cannot disable this particular one as far as I'm concerned. It's entirely automatic. Any money the client pays you will go directly into your wallet on FoxSims, and you can then withdraw it to any account you desire or even transfer it to your balance on the FoxSims. And I'll explain everything related to this in a bit, including how you can transfer it when you receive a payment. I'll show you how to transfer it to your personal account or even add it as credit to your account on the FoxSims balance. The second thing is the PayPal service, which is an optional service that you can choose to activate or not. It's completely up to you. If you decide to activate it, you just need to enter your email address here, the one where you want to receive notifications. If anyone wants to pay you using PayPal, you'll receive their PayPal email address, meaning you'll take it and send invoice from your own PayPal account. So if you don't have PayPal, you can just disable this service, or if you simply don't like using PayPal. A lot of people don't like to use it. You can turn off this service and just work with crypto only. And of course, when the client pays you, the balance automatically goes into your personal PayPal account. And I'll show you in a bit how to activate the balance for the client after he pays your invoice. But on crypto, everything is set to automatic and the balance will go into his account automatically. Then you just proceed. Of course, I already have a panel, so I don't need to do that. I'll just show you the next step. So after you create it, you come here to name servers and take these 2 DNS addresses and set them for your domain on the site where you bought the domain. And as you can see here, it says that it needs 24 hours to activate the DNS with the domain. But let me tell you, in my experience, it takes less than an hour, 100%. And the whole process will be done and your website will be up and running. After the site is activated, this is how it will look. So I'll open my own site that I made. This is what your website will look like, the way your client will see it. This is how the website looks. Of course, you can change everything on it, and I'll show you what we can change so you know how to modify anything on the site. You go to your panel, which is this one, for example. I'll come here and then log into the panel. Here, the most important one among them is this particular item. This is precisely where we can conveniently edit anything related to the name or its associated details. The phone number. Your social media accounts, you can also change the profit percentage if you want. You can set it to 100% or 50%. Change your email. You can add a logo if you want. Of course, you should add a logo to make your website look good and professional. The second important page that we have is where you can write the detailed description for search engines and also add relevant keywords. Anything and everything related to search engine optimization, you can certainly put it here. The third page, and the most important one, is I'm going to spend a bit more time explaining this part because it's important, and also because I need to explain it to you, but I won't take too long, I promise. So please bear with me for the next few minutes. The first thing we come across is these colors, which are the ones used on the website. Of course, you can set any colors you want. And make sure to choose colors that are close to each other so the website doesn't look bad. For now, I'm using these two colors. They don't really match at all, but we will certainly change them. Let's, for example, use the vibrant color blue, okay, along with the deep black color, as you can clearly see. And then you can proceed with the next important step in the overall process. As you can clearly see, the vibrant colors have indeed changed. The distinct colors of the various buttons and everything else on the screen have been updated. All these things have changed, so you can use whatever colors you want. Next, we have these 6 pages, which are these 6 here, the pages that appear here. You can enable them all or disable them all. For example, this part here, which is the very first page, you can edit anything in it. For instance, we can write here just any text, for example. Just to show you, even the name of the button, you can change it, you can name it whatever you want. And instead of it saying precisely what it currently says at this moment, we will change it. We will proceed with that. Now it's changed and everything has been updated. After that, you can enable or disable it as you like, however you prefer. For example, let's carefully consider page number 3 right here. Let's proceed to gently disable it, which is indeed this particular one. If you meticulously close it in this precise manner, the action will be successfully completed. Okay, that's perfectly clear and done. Here it is. This is the page. We'll do that. The page disappeared. It even vanished from here and is no longer present. You can edit all this content, so I won't take up more of your time on this part. You can edit everything and add any image you want. Even these images, you can change them. This logo, sorry, this isn't the logo. This is an image placed here. That's the logo here. You can change anything you want. You can change the images. Change the content. Change anything you want that's on the website. Even if you want to add JS or CSS. If you know how to code, you can use them here and they'll interact with the site very easily. So you have the authority to edit anything on your website. These are the things related to making changes inside the site. Now let's move on to another very important part, which is everything related to your client. We'll click on Panel here and then carefully choose the specific panel we want to view. Click here. You'll see all the relevant statistics. It shows you all the essential data you truly need to know. Of course, you can easily change the date to the precise time period you require. So it clearly tells you the total number of orders, precisely who ordered from you, the exact number of numbers that were specifically requested from you, and how much profit you successfully made from them, and which particular ones have already reached you. How many clients have done payments, for example, cryptocurrency, how much did they precisely send, and how much they spent, how many numbers have been rented from you, how much is that worth? Everything you need to know will be available on this page related to statistics. After that, right here you will find absolutely everyone who is currently registered on your website and platform. Their emails, in case you want to send them marketing emails. Also, for example, from here, let's say this one, if you click edit, you can add credit for them if you want, so they can try the service. You can do that, and you can also change their password. You can write notes, and you can also block them. If there's a specific user you don't want to have on your site, you can effectively block them from the service entirely, so any necessary option you might need is readily available here. Next, we have this important section, which contains everything related to payments. Payments that are active, meaning someone has paid and it's completely done, will appear here. If someone tried to pay but the transaction wasn't fully completed, then it will be here. For example, if someone pays you, their name and all relevant details will be shown here. And because it's not entirely automatic, you'll have buttons like this one, so you can click and the balance will be added to their account immediately. Now, let's take a look at what the website will actually look like to our users. That is what your user will see when they log in. Let's create a brand new account to test with for our purposes. Of course, this is captured to avoid spam. When they successfully log into their accounts, this is exactly how the entire website visually appears to them. The site has a service where you can rent a number for a single message, and there's also a rental option. This one is for a whole month. You can easily get the number and then use it for the specific service you have chosen for a full month. And here there is, if there's a service that's not available and your client needs it, they can go here and request a new service. The request goes directly to the FoxSims website and they approve it and add the service for your clients, so that your clients can always readily request the essential services they truly need at any given time. And you will make a good profit because for every single service they request, for example, let's say on FoxSims, the specific service costs exactly $1 and you've thoughtfully set a 100% profit margin, then the service will be sold to your client for a total of $2 and you'll effectively earn the $1 difference. Now let's try, for example, to add balance using PayPal. Let's say we add $10, for example. Enter the email address you want to pay with. Click like this. You should receive an email at the address you precisely entered in your panel. This email will clearly state that the user, with their full name and email address, wants to add an amount of $10. So you can then send invoice to them, and when they successfully complete the payment, you can activate it for them. If they complete the payment, it should promptly appear here. For example, it appeared right away. Someone with a certain name wants to pay a total of $10 via PayPal. It won't just appear here, you'll also receive an email, as I previously mentioned. As soon as they complete their payment, you can then activate that available balance for them. You simply come here and click on Activate Amount. Okay, that's all there is to it. It has even moved here to the active section because it is now fully active. Now let's go back and check their balance. We'll go to the balance page. Now it's $10. He can now request any available sorry balance, he can request any service, and the service will be requested through you. Now he can order any service, and the service will go through you, meaning it will appear on your end as if you were the one who ordered it, and the balance will be deducted from your account. It will be deducted from your account and from his account as well, but at a different price for each. One price for you and a completely different price for him, because that difference is your profit. Let's say, for example, that he wants to buy a Ticketmaster service to get a number. Okay, they're saying that this is the number. You'll see it appear on your end, of course, if we refresh the page. Because he bought the service through you, but he gets it at one price and you at another. As soon as he requests the message will come to him. When he enters it, when the code arrives, he'll receive it. He'll easily get the necessary code and then use the service without any issues. If he doesn't actually receive the service message, it won't be charged either of you. For example, if he doesn't use the number at all, then it simply won't be counted. If he doesn't use the number at all, you won't pay any money and neither will he, so you have nothing to worry about. There's no money you might have to pay. Everything will go smoothly for you. All you truly need at the very beginning is to have a sufficient balance here so that when your valued client purchases a service or order any particular service, you can automatically and seamlessly purchase it for them directly from FoxSims. Now let's move on to the important part that everyone is waiting for, how to withdraw money. If you have any balance in your wallet, you have three options here. This balance is your balance on FoxSims. These are the payments that have successfully entered your designated account via crypto on the FoxSims platform. And in this particular section, when you intend to make a transfer, you can simply click here and then carefully choose your preferred option. If you wish to transfer the entire balance, which is essentially your current wallet balance located inside, your primary internal balance. Or alternatively, you can choose to transfer this accumulated money directly to your personal external crypto wallet. If you want to transfer funds to your personal wallet, there are two options available, LTC, USDT. You can simply choose whichever option you want, then enter the exact amount you wish to transfer. For example, say $10, enter your wallet address, and then finally save. And then the balance will be transferred directly to your personal wallet, and you'll receive a notification that the money has been sent. Now you've seen everything, and you know how you can make excellent profits from this site. I sincerely wish you all the very best, and if anyone at all needs anything or doesn't fully understand any particular part, please feel free to leave a comment on this video. Thank you all.